Hello everyone, my name is Prakash and I and my team is going to present phase 2 project presentation. So the title of our project is Face Recognition Device for Alzheimer Patients. So my group members are Gayatri Dubey and Vipin Samson, and this project is guided by Professor Ashwini Kulkarni ma'am. So let's start our project. So first I will give you the introduction about the Alzheimer disease. So Alzheimer disease is nothing but a neurological condition in which the death of brain cells causes memory loss and cognitive decline. The condition usually affects people aged 65 years and over, with only 10% trusted sources of cases occurring in people younger than this. Alzheimer disease is a condition that affects the brain. The symptoms are mild at first and becomes more severe over the time. It becomes harder for the people to remember recent events, road maps, dates, and to recognize people they knew. Eventually, a person with Alzheimer disease may need full-time assistant. So, to overcome this problem, we have proposed a web application which will help Alzheimer patient to stay involved in the society independently. So first I will give you a demo of our web application. So let's see our web application. So basically we have come to done the whole project in Python, and ID we have used as PyCharm. So this is the front page or login page of our web application. So basically for this we have used HTML and CSS, HTML5 and CSS3 as they are the latest version as per the industry requirement. So HTML is used to define the structure of web pages. It has different attributes and elements with different properties. Each element has an opening and closing tag. We can also add images by the help of HTML. As you can see, we have added some relatable images to our UI. We have also used CSS3 to make this application more attractive and also a simple one for the Alzheimer patient. So this is the registration page. So first the user has to register himself, and these are the basic requirements which he have to fill, like full name, date of birth, mobile number, username and password, which will later on directed to our database. So this is the registration page for the new one, and for existing user, he can directly log in. So we've been back to the login page. So yeah, so as if now we have created a dummy username and password, which is named as admin. So as you can see, if the user enters the wrong password, the error will occur, an invalid credentials. So which is a kind of authentication. So now we will log into our system. So as soon as we enter into the system, we will get this kind of UI. So now my project member Gayatri will explain the further part of the project. So Gayatri, over to you.
Thank you, Prakash. Now we'll move on further. So here in this project, we have worked on three features which will help Alzheimer patients to work very efficiently. The features are like face recognition, location tracking, and task reminder. So the first feature of our project is face recognition. So the question arises why we are using face recognition, right? Face recognition will help the Alzheimer patient to recognize their family member. In this project, we have, after recognizing the face, we'll show the name as well as a relation of a person in front of that. So there is an option for the new admin. We can see there is an option add new face. Here we have to pass the data of a new ID with the name and the relation of a person. Here it will get the data after clicking on start button. It will get a database of a person. After successfully getting recognized, it will recognize his face, and it will show with his see, as we can see, Vipin and his brother, the relation of a person also has been occurred there. So further about more features, I'll overcome to you within. You can proceed with the more detailed things about next two features.
Thank you, Gayatri. So now we'll move on to notification reminder. So what our system would do is remind you of taking medicines and remind you of your lunch time, breakfast time, your meal time, basically, according to its timetable. So we will set some uh, time in the program, and it will speak out uh, what time it is and what task you have to do. For example,
It's your medicine time. It's your medicine time. It's your medicine time. It's your medicine time. It's your lunch time. It's your lunch time.
so speak out. It's your medicine time, or it's your lunch time, or whatever the task it may be. Then we'll come back to our website. We'll log in here. For instance, if a person with Alzheimer disease get lost and goes out of the home and panics, so he can use this button named location. If he clicks on it, a message pops up in a caretaker's device, which looks like this. This message contains an URL which redirects to his live location uh, as per his location, and it also provides you with the nearby hospital and its contact details. This is the same URL you will get in the caretaker's message. And this is a website called latlong.net, and it will show your location as per your IP address, so that caretaker can go and receive him and do the necessary whatever necessary things he has to do. Now we are using an API called Twilio messaging for messaging feature, and it requires two credential details like account set and account auth token. Account set used as a username, and auth token is used as a password, so that it maintains it authentication, and no wrong can.
It's a medicine time. It's your lunch time.
So we come to our conclusion that we have successfully detected patient's face and we have shown the relation with that person, and we also spoke out his name like Gayatri, and she is your sister. And more importantly, we have successfully done task reminder for taking medicines, for taking meals, and other important activities. And we are also successfully taken into consideration that messaging feature is important, and everyone is getting messages, whoever is taking care of that Alzheimer patient, and he's also getting details of the nearby hospitals. So in future work, if we are able to move, do more about this project, we can do a smart medicine box which keeps the count of the medicines that are being taken. If the medicines are if the patient is taking more medicines or less medicines, it will update to the caretaker. And there's heart rate monitor as well. If the frequency of the heart rate goes beyond or below the uh, given parameter, it will update to the caretaker. And of course, a person with Alzheimer's may find it difficult to find things. Uh, So we can make a lost item finder, and lastly, alert notification to nearby hospitals. Thank you.